You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome to
Two Drunk Sistas podcast.
I'm D.
And I'm W.
Thanks for tuning in for another episode, guys.
Woo! We got that Jose. We got that Jose. We got that Jose on deck. We got that Jose on deck. We got that Jose.
Quavo.
We got that.
Not Migos. The Cuervo. Jose Cuervo. Not Migos.
All right. Woo! Yeah, we got that. We got that Jose on deck, y'all.
Jose on deck.
We
needed that Jose on deck for this movie.
We did.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
I love martini glasses. It makes me look sophisticated.
But is the drink sophisticated?
No, I don't have an olive in here. You know how they be doing like the...
Shake it, not stud.
Yes. Let me have a... what's the famous they be having in this?
Gin and tonic?
In a martini glass?
Girl, no. First of all, I hate fucking martini glasses.
Oh, yeah.
It lets me
D
know.
cannot...
It lets me know how immature I am.
Listen.
Because I can't drink from
I
it.
broke my bigger martini glass. I was so upset. Man. But anyway...
So, we are here to talk about the reading. Yeah. Exciting times in Richmond High.
Woo.
The reading, Monique plays in it. Chastity Surreal, Charmel Brown, Courtney Glaude, he's the director, and other actors in this movie. First and foremost, let me read you the description.
Yeah. Parce que...
All right, so the reading is about what they put in the internet. Let me ask open.chat to summarize.
That AI gonna be like, look at here.
Look at how.
We're not doing no more for y'all.
All right. So here's what they said, what the reading is about. Emma Leeden, which is played by Monique, details the loss of her family and her new book, Invasion. To generate press, she agrees to stage a reading by Sky Brown in her fortified home. But Sky's spiritual connection is real, and evil emerges in a house they can't get out of. So the description sounds amazing.
Oh, yes. Even the trailer.
The trailer looks amazing.
It does.
The movie. Listen, I just want to... This movie had potential.
It did.
This movie had potential. There's a lot of things I did not like about this movie. We'll talk about it. But I just want to... Monique is amazing.
She really is.
In this movie.
She's an amazing actress.
I felt like her acting...
Yeah. Is what saved it.
No.
You don't think
it
what saved
wasn't
it?
enough.
Oh, you feel like she held back?
No.
What do you mean?
Even though she played in it and did a good job, it still didn't save the movie.
Oh, okay.
It didn't save the movie.
Okay.
I love watching her.
I
love watching her on screen. When she came on to do her parts and stuff, it was amazing, guys. It was amazing. But the movie,
I honestly felt like if someone else was in Monique's role, I probably would have walked over and went to go wash the dishes or something.
Yeah, it's just
and like Dee said, it couldn't, it didn't save it.
It didn't save it at all.
But if she wasn't in it, the movie probably would have flopped. I mean, I'm saying when I say flop, I mean it
still flopped.
It's still right. So it's still flopped, but I felt like it would have kind of just been one of those movies that
you glossed over.
Right. So I think because of Monique played in it, it made people want to be like, oh, Monique is in the movie. What is this about?
Right.
So
and Charmel, what's her name? Charnel.
Yes, from a different world.
A different world is in it.
Yes.
So and she did it.
And
she did a great job.
She did.
She did a great job.
Ooh, I believe that role. I was like, God damn.
So the movie promise. Okay, so the movie started out with her doing a reading for somebody else. So of course, it goes into her closing her eyes, breathing. There's a nurse there, which is her friend. Her boyfriend is probably we should say the manager.
Yeah,
manager.
yeah.
And then you have the camera person, which was her another friend. And so she's doing a reading for, and they're like a rich guy, like a rich kid. And so
he did.
He was a rich kid. That's what she was like saying. Dude, put the trust fund. Donate
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying the friend was a rich kid. I'm like, why do
I'm talking about the reading.
The reading. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, so because it started out that way. And so, while she was giving him the reading, she was saying, like, was it his mom or grandma?
It was his mom.
His mom. She was like saying, your mom, is happy with what you're doing. She's proud of you. But, she wants one more thing. She wants you to donate, some of your life,
some of your trust fund
money to this organization or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, while me and W was looking at it, we was like saying, okay, so does she really have something? Or is she like a fake, but notices that she has something?
Yeah.
So it just turns out that she knows she has a gift.
Yeah.
But she's trying to make money out of, she's trying to make money out of it so she can get out of the situation that she's in, because she's living in the ghetto. Her mom is a single mother, and her mom is turning tricks, and she's trying to change that lifestyle for her mom.
Right.
So now it goes into now I'm trying to see, like, did it go into the reading or it actually went into the house invasion?
Well, it went into after she stated for the son, while the girl was relaying the message that the mom had for her son. She was explaining after they went to, like, her and her I guess the guy she was with, her boyfriend, who's the manager. They went to, like, a diner, and she was telling the boyfriend how it was a bit.
But what I'm saying is that the home invasion. Did the home invasion happen first?
Yes.
Or did it went to the reading first?
No, I want to say the home invasion probably happened first.
Okay, sorry guys. So it was it started out with Monique in the house. And then she came home and she was greeted by her son.
I thought it was a little girl. My bad. Sorry.
Greeted by her son, and then her daughter came downstairs, and then her husband came to her, and she gave him a kiss, and she was doing the wifely duties, kissing them and say, "Ooh, you feel like you've been working out." Ba, 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 ba. So this movie really got me going. So she's cooking, she puts on some music, and she's dancing. When a black woman dances in the kitchen, the food about to be bomb.
Food about to be bussin'.
I was like, yo, she about to bust it down in the kitchen. Yeah. So she was playing the music, and it looked like she had, like, house speakers. So the music, Alexa was playing out throughout the house. So then it turned into the next scene with people outside of the house, all masked up. All masked up.
Not K95. We dumb. We stupid.
They all was dressed in black, had the mask on, and the way that they were. The way that they came in, it looked like a hit job.
It did. It was
planned or something.
Planned, yeah.
So we didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? So Monique, her character, what's her name? Emma.
Emma, yeah.
She turned down Alexa. She was like,
because she kind of felt something weird. Like, how when you get that inkling that something is behind you or someone is in the corner of your eye, like that. In the corner of your eye.
In the corner? What's Jose in the corner? So she was looking around. She was looking around. She said, Alexa, continue to play. Then she turned around. She got mollywopped by this person all dressed in black. And so the intruders went to each room of the house. Went to the daughter's room. Went to the son. He was in the bathroom bathing, and then went into the foyer. I'm not sure if that's a foyer. I'm sorry, that's an inside joke. That's an inside joke.
Okay.
It was like maybe the study.
It was the husband's study. Yeah, his office.
So all of them got murked in the house.
Yeah.
Then
terrible.
And then Emma character.
Gruesome.
It was really, really bad. I was like, oh my God, the kids too? God damn.
Damn. Nobody can care? Like, where's your heart? India! Indy, your heart!
they killed the son in the bathtub, drowned him.
Yes.
They suffocated the daughter in the bedroom, and then they look like they axed.
They
the
took
husband.
what's her name? Lizzie Borden. They took a Lizzie
head.
Borden to the husband's head,
and
yo.
then they whooped Emma in the kitchen.
They whooped her.
Then they cut off her pinky.
So me and Dee were like, is this a token? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, because I was like, okay, so because I was too busy analyzing. Okay,
me too. Like, wait a minute, okay, so we just gon' cut the finger off.
Right. The way they were moving was like
too
strategic, like ta 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 ta
yeah.
ta. Like it's like, how do they know where things are?
Yes.
Like how houseway how I am ready to have these questions answered.
Right.
Did they answer the question? Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah, they did.
But not to the extent that I
wanted.
Thought.
Right.
Yeah, that we thought.
Mm-hmm.
So then it goes into the reading with what was her
Sky.
name? Sky. So her name was Sky, the one who did the reading. So I went to the reading, and then now did a couple years happen after that?
Yeah, so I believe it was a year after the invasion. We see Monique at it looks like, a Montel Williams show, and she's retelling what happened, and she also wrote a book about what happened.
She also wrote a book called Roots.
Roots. She wrote a book about what happened, and so from there, and so we see her, and she can barely talk. So she has like a delay, or almost like a space. Like she'll talk space, say something space. It was like that, so you could tell maybe something happened with her.
Very traumatic.
Yeah, vocal cord. I don't know, but we could clearly see it was because of the invasion where the person beat her up really well, and so. We see that, and after that, it pans to the reading.
Yeah, pans to the reading. So, even though Sky was able to connect with something, at first I thought she was a fake.
Yeah, because they were kind of like
because they were laughing,
grinning in the background.
Right. So I don't know what they were grinning.
I don't know.
But Sky ended up seeing something because it spooked her, and then she was like, you know what? Okay, this is what's happened.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 whatever. So once everything was done, she talked to the boyfriend. She was like, yo.
They got too close, man.
Yeah, because the boyfriend was like, yo, you acting weird. Like, what's up? What you not telling me?
Yeah.
And so she was like, yo, like, when I was doing the reading, like, the ghost
was angry.
The spirit was angry. I felt the anger, and it got too close.
She got too close to me. So.
Right. And so Sky was scared. She was like, listen, I don't like this feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm scared.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, well, what are you scared about? Like, what's
because your ass ain't doing the damn reading. What are you scared? You ain't doing it. So you're not going to understand what she's saying.
Or what she's going through.
What she's going through,
But she was like saying, like, if they touch me, I get possessed.
Yeah, right. Because he was like, well, what happens if they touch you? Nigga, that's what happened.
That's what happened for real.
Jeez.
Because then she goes to tell the story about her being possessed when she was younger.
Yeah.
Because the
it got too close, man.
Back it up. Can you imagine doing a reading and then it's like,
you're too close, man. Reading over, they got too close.
Okay, too close. Okay, I need to close this goddamn door.
That door gotta close. I gotta close it.
Okay, the other spirits got
they coming through.
Lighthouse effect. Okay. They see the door open and they think it's an opportunity to come.
They all running for that 99 cents discount. No
conversation.
Okay.
Ooh, Lord. So she finished telling her boyfriend that situation, like, you know what, I'm scared. I think this is the last job. I don't want to do this no more. Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. No, she didn't say fuck you.
She just said.
But she should have.
She should have. But she basically told him, like, no.
Yeah, she's like, no, this is it. Like, I don't want to do it no more. We need to get the group together to let them know, like, hey, we need to go our separate ways.
Right.
I can't do this no more. And he was like, all right, cool. But what about your mom? What about your situation? All of us got bills to pay. What you gonna do? We can't get no job because we going to school
guilt tripping her. Right. Basically. Like, if not for us, then think about your mom.
Right.
Guilt trip. You manipulator.
So then it goes to another scene of them being at the diner, and so
no, they were at the diner when they were talking about that.
They were.
Mm-hmm. He got the pancakes.
I'm talking about the second time They met with the group
Oh, okay.
to do the job.
Okay.
To do the Emma job.
Right.
So, but when Sky met the best friend, Sky was trying to tell the best friend, like, you know what? The meeting is being held because of, and then the best friend cut her off and saying like, hey, you know, Buddy already told me, you know, it's okay to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm all right doing a new mark. And she was like, what? What are you talking about?
Right.
So then now she realized that the meeting that the boyfriend put together is to tell Sky that, hey, we could come up with some money. We could get a lot of money doing this reading for this lady.
Oh, right.
The invasion, who had her family killed.
Yeah, he started telling them like what happened to her, right. And he actually showed them all a picture of her with her bloody face, and so he was like, yeah, 20 grand. $5,000 each, but then he mentioned $100,000.
Yeah,
I didn't really make the connection as to how it got to $100K.
No,
was he talking about like people seeing them and them getting that much money?
No, I think he was saying that he was trying to squeeze out up to $100K.
Oh, okay.
What the girl was saying, she's like, oh, you thought you could take squeeze out $100K.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, so Sky was upset because Sky had already told him. He didn't even talk about it with her, so
right.
She got pissed off and was like, you know, you don't understand that I'm scared. It's fear. Fear is what's, you know, stopping me from doing this again. And so, you know, they kind of like exchanged words, and Sky left, and we see Sky in her room listening to some music, and she hears her mom, you know,
turning tricks, yeah.
Basically, because her mom is like, I'm going to be handling the money. You make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Mm-hmm. I'm paying the bills. Just, you know.
Can you pay my bills?
we don't own the rights to that song.
Okay, don't cover me.
Okay, so Sky, you know, kind of hears that, and, you know, she feels some kind of way like, well, my mom is fucking for money, so let me just go ahead and
forehead.
Let me go ahead, forehead. Let me tell these people we'll do it. And so she calls the boyfriend, is like, you know, I'll do it. And, you know, that's when the next scene, we are in front of this beautiful home. Mm-hmm. And Sky is talking to the boyfriend, and she's like, look, after this, we go in our separate ways. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't know that the other friend that was there was the actual nurse. I think I put two and two together. When I saw her with the scrubs outside the house, I thought, oh, she's a nurse. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, they all walk inside the house, and we meet this white woman who is the sister-in-law. She's the sister of the husband.
Yeah.
And so we see Monique, you know, coming down the stairs. As she's coming down, you know, one step at a time.
Right. She's very fragile.
You could tell that she is having, you know, she's struggling coming down. So she comes down the stairs. Mm-hmm. They all introduce one another. She basically tells Monique, you know, I'm sorry for your loss. And she asks Monique, you know, Monique asks her, what do you need from me, basically, to start the reading? And so, but before that conversation happens, they realize that the house has like a dead zone where you can't really get a signal. And so, one of the friends is like, you know, I can only get signal right here. So, as that happens, they have that conversation. Monique Sky asks Monique like, hey, can I look around? And Monique goes back upstairs with her to one of the kids, the daughter. I think it was the daughter's room. Mm-hmm. And Monique just was starting to sob as she's saying, this is, you know, Kendall's room, and how she hasn't really been up here she doesn't stay in that room for long, and so she just starts to cry. She cries on Sky's shoulder. You know, it's very emotional because it's
very tragic. Of
what happened.
Like, oh my
crazy.
God.
Like, how do you even?
Yes, she was just trying to relate. You know, like, man, I'm so sorry that this happened. Like, I don't even know how you're functioning.
And Monique was like, I don't know how I'm doing either. Like, I don't know how I'm doing this either. So anyway. They set up in a room, and they all get back together, and Sky is ready to start this reading. And so Sky is instructing her to breathe in and out, instructing her to say the names of, you know, her husband and her two kids, and, you know, repeat them. And so as soon as they start to do the, you know, you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and Monique's character repeats the name, and then bam, Sky kind of like
goes into
it was quick.
Yeah,
like, she connected really quick.
Yeah.
And I think
Oh, then that's when they heard like little footsteps upstairs.
Right.
So it's like, oh shit.
Like, how are you doing that? First of all, okay, can I just tell you the sister-in-law was fucking annoying.
She was annoying.
Fucking annoying. Oh my gosh.
But because she was annoyed because I think
thought it was
somewhere in the movie they said that she's also a reader.
Okay.
But she's a fake one. She's not real.
So she thought Sky was
she thought Sky was fake
bullshit.
too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's why she was acting like a bitch.
Like a bitch. Oh my gosh. So anyway, Sky is like in this reading and she's basically
reliving moments.
Well, before she relived the moment, she was telling
my bad.
She was telling Monique's character Emma how the daughter really, loved her and wanted to make her happy. She would wear dresses even though she didn't like it, but because she knew the mom would be happy that she wore the dress, she did it for her. And basically, like the son, what the son liked to do, just stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That Monique started to cry and she got up from the table because she was like, this is too much. And so the sister-in-law followed her to the kitchen and she was telling the sister-in-law, like, what the fuck is this? She didn't say it like that. But basically, like, what's going on? She should have. And the sister-in-law was like, well, I might have kind of told her a little bit, but you know what? I didn't tell her that much. Like, I don't know where she got that shit from.
But I'm curious of where this
he's going. You know what I'm saying? And so, you don't. And but after Monique excuses herself, Sky tells the group, like, this is weird.
Yes. She goes and say, hey, I don't have a good feeling about this. It all feels weird. And the first was like, what are you talking about? Like, well, how are you feeling? And she said when she went through the door, when she got to the door, she felt suffocation.
Yeah.
And they were like, suffocation from evil
or
anger?
Yeah.
And so she said anger.
Yeah.
And so me and Double was like, oh, shit. So it's either there's more than one spirits in that house, or is the spirits of the kid, because Emma went back to the house where the invasion. She stayed at the house. She didn't move. She lived there.
Yeah.
And so I was like telling W, I'm like, yo, she's picking up on the kids because they were scared, or maybe they're fucking mad. I'll be fucking mad too. You be mad too, guys, because where the story's going.
And so Monique comes back to the table and she tells Sky tells her, I really would like to finish the reading and really fully connect. And Monique's like, you ain't fully connect the first time? Mm-hmm. What was that, an intro? Because at this point, Monique's character, Emma, is upset because she's
upset. She got mob ties.
I wish y'all saw my face right now.
I'm upset.
We don't want to write that. But she's a little mad because she's like, well, since my sister-in-law kind of told you whatever, so she's kind of on that energy.
Yeah.
And so
she's like, you're full of shit now.
Yeah, and so Sky instructs her, okay, let's get back into the reading. I want to fully connect, say their names again, repeat, and take a breather. And so she does this, and then bam, Sky starts to do the grudge thingy. No, is it the grudge? Or is it the ring? All these scary movies start to... It's always grudge.
It's a ring grudge.
A ring grudge? It's always the cracking of bones.
Somebody... The spirits have bones now?
Like, why do they make that cracking sound?
Do they have the chains? Because they have the chains?
I don't know. You're dumb.
So anyway... The bones are cracking.
The bones are cracking.
Yeah,
and
that was weird.
Yeah, and so, they're eating some pralines. Pralines aren't pralines crunchy?
They are.
All right, I'm sorry.
They're like brittle.
I'm sorry. They're eating peanut brittle. Perfect. Anyway, so Sky does she does the
Macarena. She does the Macarena.
Okay. Sorry. She's a contortionist.
They need her in something like.
Okay.
Oh God.
She starts to, she starts to do
the ring grudge.
She starts to do the wit.
The day.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay,
guys.
sorry. So anyway, she starts to do this, contortionist thingy going on, and the cracking of the bone. Y'all know. And so we see Sky's, like, it's like the veins in her face. Her face starts to change.
Right.
And she does this, mommy, like, weird. So she channels, we see her, like, singing a song, and Emma is, like, repeating a song because we know that that's the little boy. Mm-hmm. And then so the little boy is speaking through Sky, and he's like,
so right then and there she gets possessed.
Yeah, she's like, mommy, what are you doing? And so after that, it goes to another scene, which is what?
No, and then we, because me and you was like saying that what was the reason? What was the reason the intruders came to the house?
Right,
and so Sky was doing like last moments in the house. She was playing
the last moments, yeah.
Yeah, she was reliving the last moments in the house. And it was a conversation saying that I'm tired of waiting and these bills, I'm tired of waiting, something needs to change. And it was like she was on a phone call or something. Yeah. So I was like, what's that about? So I was thinking like, so probably...
I thought it was one of the killers.
That's what I thought. Yeah. But I think it was...
it was Emma.
It was Emma. Yes. So I don't know if Emma was having a conversation with somebody on the phone. Yes. And the ghosts were telling her, like, repeating the same thing. I don't know. We don't know. So that's when, she was channeling all those, the family members who got killed. Mm-hmm. So then that's when, I think Emma
got up.
Emma got up and she left. And then that's when, the sister-in-law was telling her to stop. Stop.
And the group were like, we can't stop her. And then the nurse was saying, her friend was like, look, if we wake her up right now, we don't know what's going to happen because her heart rate is like elevated.
Everything is elevated, so we don't know what's going on.
So just we don't know what to do. And
So and this movie, like, there are certain scenes of this movie made me so fucking mad. Like, so you just gonna start arguing? They were like arguing while Sky was having convulsions, and I was like, bro, like, why are you picking the time to argue?
Yeah, the boyfriend was like, this is not the time, but the nurse friend was just like,
it's your fault. This is why she's in
bitch,
this.
We understand that, but anyways, right now
that irked me a lot.
It did.
And this conversations through chaos, throughout the whole movie made me upset. Yeah. Like, made me say this movie is trash. But so Sky finally breaks out of the connection. Yeah. And while Sky broke out of the connection, we hear the doors locking throughout the home. Yeah. And so the friends was like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Did she just lock us all in here? And then the sister-in-law was like, no, she didn't.
Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, calm down.
You don't need to be acting like that. Right. Whatever. Then the movie made a turn. Now, this is where I got upset. The movie had so much potential.
It did.
We find out that the premise was great.
It was. Yeah, the setup,
the setup and everything was great. Mm-hmm. So we found out Emma is a crazy bitch. Emma is a crazy bitch. Y'all. Emma comes back to the table.
No, before Emma comes back to the table, the boyfriend is like talking to Emma, and he's like, hey, what do
you get your hands off her, woman.
Get your damn hands off her. Get your damn hands off her. Why you say, hey you, get your damn hands off of her. Sorry. We had to, we always have to veer right or left. Anyway. Yeah. It's the boyfriend is talking to Monique, and we see Monique at her alarm panel thingy, looking at the cameras, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, is she looking for the Les Spirits? I said, Les Spirits? Is she looking for the Les Spirits?
She is. She ought to be.
And so I'm like, and so the boyfriend's like, hey, man, whatever. So y'all know how black man be. He starts walking over to her, and we see her, like, her arm is extended with the gun, and she shoots Buddy.
In the chest.
She shoots Buddy, y'all.
I was like, yo.
I said, oh my God. She done opened up the door and
got possessed.
Yes, and a spirit from 1500s. So I was like, oh my God, one of the spirits came through. That's what I was thinking.
Yes, because when Emma came back to the table,
She stopped limping.
She stopped limping, and this is where Monique shined.
Yeah.
She shine bright.
We don't know what.
Yo, she shined in these scenes.
Yeah.
We found out Emma comes back to the table and said, "You tell them why
they can't leave." Yeah. And I kind of felt like this took way too long because she like looked over, then looked to her right.
Yeah, she was looking at each person in the room. Yeah, but we'll talk about that. How this movie could have been condensed.
Yeah, definitely.
Tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, she was looking around and she was like, "You tell them the real reason. You tell them why they're not gonna leave."
Yeah.
And we find out Sky said it's because she killed her family.
I was like, so we ain't finna see no spirits? So you know I got mad. Wait a minute, where the spirits? I'm all about the spirits. Are they coming through?
Listen, that you know what?
I would have preferred her to have been possessed. Yes. Anyway.
So yes, and yes. This movie could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, okay, so we find out that Emma is the one who killed, and so the movie goes back to like the intruders, which weren't any intruders. The intruders were Emma herself.
My God, y'all,
she done those things to herself. She killed her kids and her husband.
Can you believe that? She was hit. She beat her head on the marble.
On the Grand Island.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And she cut her own fucking finger.
I said, this bitch crazy.
This bitch is.
So, I mean, this movie could have been better.
I'm not gonna lie, I it's not that I hated the fact that it went that way, because that's not a bad idea as well. It was good,
but
I really wanted the spirit.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you trying to say that, real life is much worse? Perhaps. If that's where they were going with it, yes, I agree. But I wanted the spirit.
Y'all, they were locked in the house. It was soundproof, bulletproof, metalproof, shot glass proof,
apple proof,
Judge Dredd proof,
dart proof. Oh Lord,
they could not.
Thanos proof. Thanos couldn't snap. None of the stones would have worked. God damn it.
Yeah, so that house was a jail.
It was.
It was a jail. So Emma was killing everybody in that motherfucking
she ain't
house.
playing. Everybody got it. Everybody
ate a piece of that cake.
Everybody got it.
Now, okay, so I'm gonna push forward to the ending.
Push. We can push.
Yeah, I'm pushing forward to the ending. Of course, Emma dies at the hands of Sky.
Yes.
Then we find out that while she shot Emma in the face, we see another shot of Sky and the veins pop on her face.
Right.
So me and W is looking like, oh, so the spirits ain't come yet though?
Listen, let me tell you, we had to pause it for something, and I said 6 minutes. I still ain't seen no spirit.
Yo, that trailer was misleading.
I said, oh, them spirits ain't finna come and save her?
Listen, me and W was like, yo, when spirit's gonna kick in, dog?
No.
When it was gonna possess her and be like, you can't do this and stuff like that. That didn't happen.
Mom, what are you doing? No,
yeah, that did not happen. But we find out the real reason why she killed the family.
Yes.
It's because she felt like the husband told her that she was going to have this luxurious lifestyle. Mm-hmm. But
which they did, but...
Yeah, but he didn't deliver at the end because he wanted kids. She didn't.
Right.
She didn't want kids. She wanted her lifestyle.
She wanted to be a rich bitch.
Right. And she found out that they were going broke.
They were.
And she was like, this is not what I signed up for, bitch.
Yes.
I need my lifestyle.
I need my life. Because she complained, or she was like, I gave him my life, my youth.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids. She said, fuck them kids. Wow.
Yo, that woman was evil.
Yo.
That woman was evil.
And y'all know evil don't ever die like that.
So we found out that when she killed Emma's spirit went into...
Sky.
Emma's spirit went into Sky because Sky went to do the interview at the same place that Emma did the interview, telling her story. Mm-hmm. And then that's when we found out that Emma's spirit went into Sky because she said a phrase that Emma said, and then we was like, oh, Emma went into Sky. Wonderful. I was so glad this movie ended.
Let me tell you.
I was flabbergasted because during the whole certain scenes, if my life is in terror, I'm not having a dissertation with my friend. I'm not having an essay on why we should leave with my friend when I have to stay quiet in this big ass house, and you want to tell me a witch sandwich lasts longer in 30 days than
No, but for real, you know what? You guys put the spirit at the end, but there was no spirit in the middle. Like, I'm just like, so Emma was able to possess Sky, but none of the kids. Well, did they move on? The kids weren't able to possess Sky. So,
yeah.
Oh no!
It just felt incomplete.
Oh no!
It just went total left.
Something
like it could have been better.
It could have.
If let's say that Emma wasn't the killer. Okay. Let's say that when she went to connect with the kids, there was another entity in the house that took over, and then tried to kill the people.
Tried to kill everybody in the house. It could have went that way. I would have been like, you know what? She done opened the door. Right. That's all they done latched on. They did a fucking Insidious where that door was open.
And she ain't closed it properly. She forgot to put the goddamn alarm codes on. And she left the crack open.
Yes. Do you have any lines, guys? Look at that.
Yeah, so I would have been happy with that. Yeah. And then another scene that got me vexed. So the best friend's like, no, bitch. We are not dying here. Not today.
No.
We fought stronger people in the hood.
Be quiet.
And this and this. We gonna get this bitch.
Yeah.
Person, and we gonna yada. Now they having this conversation while Emma is running in the house amok saying 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. And she
went all the way to number 8.
No, she went to number 10.
Oh, she did. She went to number 10, so that was enough time. Anyway.
Man.
Que sera, sera.
What else are we missing?
That's it. I wanted the spirit.
Guys, that is... What's the movie?
Oh, fuck. What's the name? Yesterday.
The Reading.
I said yesterday. The reading.
Guys, that's The Reading. What's your thoughts on The Reading?
What you guys think?
I didn't like it. Like...
I wanted to... You know what?
I
really did. I wanted to like it.
I wanted to like it. It had some good... Now I
don't hate it now.
Scenes.
Yeah, I definitely do not hate it. But
no, I don't hate it. But I just felt like it could have been more.
It could have.
It could have been more.
Definitely.
It was a lot of filler scenes that could have been left out.
Yeah.
Monique did an amazing job.
She did.
The main actress Chastity, she did a great job too. But
Charnel Brown, they need to put your ass back on the screen, girl. Cause I was like, damn,
she killed that thing.
You go ahead, girl. You go ahead.
But Sky's character annoyed the fuck out of me.
Sky, that? Listen, Sky.
Oh, that's right. This is what I wanted to get into. So when the best friend was getting killed, I was like, yo. So
Sky was going through a lot, man.
Listen. Sky got hit with the vase. I get it. Okay, you discombobulated, whatever. But now your best friend is tussling, wussling with Emma. So this is your chance to grab something and get Emma. No, you know what Sky does? Sky crawls up on the stairs and look at the friend while Emma is pushing a knife in her friend's chest.
She did.
And I'm like, Sky, so friend, you not gonna help me, friend? Friend. She even put her hand out. And
she
Sky
did.
Was
she even looked over at Sky, and I was just like,
bitch.
This remind me of a coworker that when don't fall in front of her because you ask, she's not gonna help you. She will not help you. That is Sky.
Listen,
I was
y'all.
like, wow. So you're just gonna sit on the steps. Okay. Sure.
Right. As the friend dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, this is some bullshit. Anyways, hit us up on our Gmail at 2drunksisters@gmail.com. The number 2 drunk DRUNK sistas@gmail.com. I wish I had more. I wish I was inebriated so I could erase this movie in my head.
Okay. Now don't get me wrong.
We follow us on all social media platforms.
Listen, we've definitely seen worse. For me, it's the taking of Deborah Logan. I will never.
No, it's Jeepers Creepers, the new
one.
Oh
my God. I will never get back my time.
That one took the cake.
The comments.
That one took
the Google comments. Yo, the Google comments for Jeepers Creepers were hilarious.
Oh my god.
Anyway, y'all.
Thanks
Yes.
for listening to us, guys.
Thanks,
We
guys.
appreciate you. We hope you had a good time listening and tune in for the next one.
Peace.